It's okay. It's okay.
So because you didn't sign with them, they took them back?
No, they didn't take them back. I just can't, you can't
wear
them.
Yeah.
So I just gave them away.
Gotcha.
Which is tough. So like my mom and dad both like worked for Nike for 20 plus years. And so my mom was a product line manager, which was like the coolest job. She worked on Dawn Staley's shoes. She worked with people like Tamika Catchings, Jen Rosati, who's like my 3-on-3 USA basketball coach.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, my mom's an OG. Like
your mama is the shit.
Do we still get a
Your
discount
mama
on
that did
that, or-
every damn thing.
Right?
Do she manage? Do she got a managed company? Because I need her. I need you, mama.
She's
I need
momager.
you.
She's blueprint of a momager. But
Mama.
no, yeah, and my dad, like, so like I would get all the when you're like sample size and they can give like you just get all the shoes. But yeah, it was like a weird shift. But like New Balance, like they are so amazing. Like I remember one of my first, like cool experiences with them was shooting like my first commercial with them, and Kawhi was in it.
Come
like
on,
all
we
the
was
guys.
gonna talk about it. Yep.
Kawhi, Jamal. All of them, DeJounte, like they were all so cool with me. And like the funniest part though was Kawhi.
Yeah.
Please
And
tell us about
he
him.
is funny as shit.
That's
Like,
what people don't know.
no, he's funny. And like all the New Balance guys, like our head marketing guy was like, we haven't seen anybody make him laugh more than you. So I was like, give me my flowers, Kawhi, if you're watching this. I made you laugh because I was just saying, I don't even remember what I was saying, but he was doing like the
That's what people don't understand. Kawhi is actually one of the funniest human beings.
He's so funny. He's like the male version of Aubrey Plaza, like just like blunt. You know what I'm talking about? Was she in Parks and Recreation or something? She's like the epitome of like blunt, dry humor.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's over my head.
We don't want to fake swag. I'm looking at me like
she's so cute too. Look her
Okay,
up.
I'm gonna have to work on my Parks and Rec. I'm gonna have to research
I
my
can't
Parks
believe
and
you
Rec.
don't know who that is.
Never watched it.
Oh, White Lotus? No?
no, more
Is
like
she
the office type
is she
of
the
guy.
mom?
No.
Or not the mom, but okay, let us
She-
let us
Yeah,
see.
but we might be able to recognize.
What is she?
We got a
Like
little Theo.
dark and mysterious kind of vibe.
Oh, okay.
I was taking shots with her at the ESPYs.
She's the
she was so
girlfriend.
much fun. Yeah.
Right? Season 2, she's the girlfriend of okay. Got
Okay.
it.
Yeah. No, but no, Kawhi is funny. He's funny. And he kept saying, he was like, when is this going to be over?
Yeah, that's him.
He was like, when do we
is-
get to go
You don't wanna
home?
do
Talk about
nothing.
efficient. Am I done
He's like,
yet?
are we done yet?
We good?
But it was a lot of fun. And then Tyrese was making fun of my shoe size the whole day.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, well, you have little feet. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's not very kind.
Yeah,
No.
right?
I was like, well, my feet are bigger than yours. What does
Yeah,
that say about
yeah.
you?
Little guys. Man, little guys. Tell you. How long was that shoot?
It wasn't even long. That's why I'm like, you guys are so, like, I've been on like 8-hour shoot days and it was
Yeah.
really like 2 hours. And the guys are like, when are we allowed to go home? I'm like, I'm happy to be here. Like, yay. I'm happy to be here.
I want to know why Steph Curry didn't get you to sign with Under Armour.
That's the tea. I don't know. Well, I love him. He knows it.
But I got another thing that speaking of all, I got a lot of hype going on right now with girls signing, get their own signature shoe and all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
You New Balance face. What they talking about? They better be giving you one.
You know, I think you need to reach a certain caliber to earn your own shoe. So I think like a PE would be good to start with.
But I'm
Player edition.
Caitlin, what peak has she reached? But just break a lot. She ain't you the same place. What you mean?
Caitlin, the thing is, like, Caitlin's my girl, and I feel like she's done so much for the sport already. But also, that's why I'm glad I'm not in those positions to make those decisions, because like it's kind of bullshit that Asia has like her shoes just coming out,
Right,
you know,
right.
and like people will make that argument like, oh, a guard shoe always sells better than a post shoe, and that's just how it is.
Mhm.
Guards are more popular in the game.
Mhm.
But Asia is Asia Wilson to me. Like that's an idol of mine. So that's why I'm not envious of the people that
Do you
that have
want a
to
shoe? Do you want a signature shoe?
Hell yeah, I want a shoe. Yeah.
What would you call it?
The Killer Cam.
Killer Cam. Oh, you gotta come out with a pink. You gotta come out with a pink colorway too.
Cam.
Pink?
Orange.
No,
Pink and orange.
Killer
Warm
Cam.
colors.
'Cause it ties
Your
in
favorite
with
color. You know,
it ties in with Cameron, Killer Cam. We got the pinks.
Okay, I see.
I
what
like
you're
that.
doing.
I mean?
Okay.
Killer cow. That's dope.
That's,
But it's gonna give me like 5 years. Then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But I really do believe like you got your because you earned that.
yeah.
You earned that. So I
Yeah, it was
think you need
definitely
to
a
earn
build
it.
up. It came out of left field for me. Like
Really?
I wasn't a big prospect. It was literally built up, came out of left field. Do you want a shoe deal? Oh yeah, me.
You said
That's how I felt. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Yes. Where do I sign?
I used to wear your shoes too when I
Yeah?
was out wearing Nike. Yeah. I forget which one it was. It was a low. It was
They
Probably
gonna
the
find
ones,
the picture and
PG1s.
post it.
Those shoes were everywhere,
gonna
man.
see.
It's something.
Colleges,
They
travel
did
teams.
very well.
It was a cute color too.
When
but-
you so you were New Balance, but Stanford is Nike, right?
Yeah. So I would have to wear Nike shoes.
You would have to wear Nike shoes.
Yeah, and I would get even my coaches
Just
would
walk
be mad.
arounds though, you could wear New Balance.
Walking around, I could wear New Balance, but if we travel with the team, they were like, "Okay,
You
wear
gotta
your
wear Nike.
like." They wouldn't
Yeah.
let me wear New Balance. I'm like,
Got
"Oh
it.
my god!" But whatever.
You
That's why I'm
couldn't
glad
get
I'm in the
in
pros
trouble.
now.
Was New Balance like at all, or they kind of just understood? Like,
They were super
Okay.
lenient. Yeah, they're the best. Like truly, like
They like,
Not
long
just
as their
saying
ass
that.
wearing them now. You feel- put them up there. Put them up there. What's them called? What's them ones
I don't even
called?
know. What are
Those
these
kind of-
called?
Is those the Kawhis?
No.
Those are the Kawhis.
I do. New
Kawhi
Balances
shoes
do got
nice,
some hot
though.
shit.
Yeah,
like
they-
Kawhi wears some his walk-arounds. He wears some walk-arounds. So it's like, oh, okay, them is kind of.
Are they comfortable?
They're on
They're
the
really comfortable.
I gotta give me
Yeah.
a pair of New
Yeah.
I think
Balance.
they're called
I'll give
like
you some.
the 550s or something.
Y'all
like
heard that. She gonna get me some.
I'll hook
Thank
you
you.
up. Yep.
I'm size 12.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Size 12?
Yeah, I ain't got a little
Kawhi
foot.
hasn't given us anything, so that'd be nice.
Yeah.
You're like, get your own.
Yeah. Kawhi.
Get your own.
No,
They in the
Kawhi will
store.
tell you to
Get
your
your own.
I didn't
face.
know we had golf, Dallas.
Kawhi will tell you to your face that he gonna give you
So-
something and won't give it to you.
So I gotta ask, being the number 2 draft pick for the Los Angeles Sparks, who
Mhm.
has a huge tradition of winning, and one of probably the biggest organization in the WNBA, comes with pressure. How are you making the jump and the transition from college to the WNBA so seamless and picking up kind of where you left off in college?
Yeah, that's a great question. I was just talking about this. Like, it's almost the spacing, everything else is harder. The
Mhm.
physicality, the speed, like literally everything. Like the way your confidence just goes up and down like this. But the spacing, let me tell you, the spacing is amazing.
Yeah.
Like when I was at Stanford, I would get tripled like this. Like there was no spacing. The defensive 3,
Mhm.
oh my God, that's the best thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Even though it's like I'm always like like I'm not used to it. Like I'm like tip tap.
Towing
and
that
then
line,
back
yeah.
out. And then Tina's like, I'm like, Tina's probably like, why is she touching me all the time? Like she can just stay there for a sec. But the defensive 3, like it's not clogged at all.
Yeah.
And there's just so much space to work. So like yesterday, like I did like a push cross. And everyone was like, that was in your bag? I'm like, yeah, because I have space
You got
to
space to
work
get
and I'm
these
actually
moves.
allowed to play on the perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been so fun. It's been hard,
Yeah.
but my teammates are great. My coaches are great. I'm just having like so much fun. It's way more fun than college.
Yeah.
I loved college, but it's more fun.
More fun. So have you had the conversation with your coach of just like how he wants you to play, giving you, that space to kind of see what player you are or who do you want to be in the league, if I'm asking that right? Like, is
Yeah.
he giving you the freedom to kind of explore and kind of explore your game in this next level?
Yeah, I think it's kind of happened really naturally because I still need to put on that muscle to really kind of like bang with some of these girls because these are like grown women,
Mhm. Mhm.
And I'm kind of more like my advantage is my speed. I'm versatile. I can put it on the floor. It also works really nicely because Dearica's like she's solid. Like she can go through someone's
Mhm.
chin, so it's been
Mhm.
great. Like I can kind of space the floor, and we're interchangeable. But I'm doing a lot of, like I can ghost off the ball screen, like just slip right off and, pop for a 3
Mhm.
or, I can get a paint touch and then kick it out, which I love to do. Like I love to move the ball.
Mhm.
So I guess the best word is like freeing. I feel free.
Yeah, feel free. Love
Yeah.
that.
In your final season at Stanford, you won the Lisa Leslie Award. And fast forward, now you're playing for the Los Angeles Sparks, a team where Lisa won multiple championships with. But have you had a chance to talk with her or meet her? And what was that conversation like?
She sent me a video after, and like we follow. I die when she followed me on Instagram and all that stuff. And a coach at the Sparks now, Coach Steve, coached her when she was with the Sparks, and they've been texting back and forth about me, and like that's just nice to know. But for me, like she's one of my biggest idols because I think she's kind of like just such an icon of like doing both. Like she
Mhm.
was like one of the best, one in my opinion, one of the best center,
Mhm.
and then like would just go off court and be a baddie, like be a model, like do all of it. So that's why I love her so much, and just like unapologetically like herself.
Mhm.
So to win that award was a huge, like that like meant the world to me.
Awesome. So, and you kind of touched on this earlier, but the Sparks haven't been to the playoffs since 2020. And now you guys got 2 top 5 draft picks. There's probably a little expectation this year that streak could, possibly come to an end. Where do you see your team and the chances of making the playoffs this year?
Yeah, I mean, this is one thing Tara's taught me is like, you know, when you work hard, you can beat anyone on any night and you can get beaten by anyone any night. And I think if the things align for us, if we organize our offense a little bit more, if I cut down on my fouls, stay in the game more, we can beat anybody. Even though there are some super teams in this league, like I feel like we could give anyone a run for their money. So, you know, while I do think this is like a rebuild year and we have like 5 new players and it's just there's so much change. We're good. Like, and we have just good chemistry at the end of the day.